Hi everybody, thank you so much for waiting. So in this video, I'm going to tell you the tools and stuff I'm using again, but I'd also like to talk about kind of the feeling behind the drawing and what inspired it. So this is my latest piece. It's called A Peaceful Place, and I'm using my size 2 sable brush, the Yasutomo Sumi ink, and the Fabriano 140 pound cold pressed paper. So as you can see, I'm kind of winging it here with the foliage in the background. With a piece like this, as long as I have the main kind of focus of the drawing drawn out, I can kind of wing it with the rest of the stuff, especially if it's like trees and water and stuff like that. So, like a lot of my kind of landscapey pieces, it's inspired by my childhood growing up in Newfoundland. And like when I was a kid, a lot of the times I would just kind of leave and walk into the woods, like as far as I could go, and try to just find a nice little spot to settle down and just hang out there for ages. Bonus points if it had water. So if it was like a little pond or like a little stream or whatever, I would just hang out there for ages because I really liked it. And sometimes I bring a little thermos, sometimes I bring a little snack. So this picture was like really nostalgic for me. As you can see, I'm kind of winging it with the water here as well. Once I kind of make the shape of the little wave, I just fill it in. And when I did this first layer with the gray waves, it didn't look that great, so I went in again and added like a few black ones underneath, and that looked a lot better. So I don't always know what I'm doing. It's a lot of trial and error as well. And it's so sad because like all those places that I used to hang out in when I was a kid, they've all been destroyed now. And then now there's houses there and like roads. So like where are those kids gonna play? The kids who live in those houses. They don't have any woods to hang out in. That's so sad. Sorry, I don't mean to be a downer. Water is one of my favorite things to draw. It's like so relaxing making like patterns over and over. It can be just like super like mesmerizing, like therapeutic. Making repetitive shapes. I've heard something like doing like a repetitive task like really calms you down. And there we go. Thank you so much for listening, and I really appreciate if you're on my Patreon. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much. So this drawing, it's kind of inspired by just like moments in my childhood where I was just walking in the woods and you find like a peaceful little nook of like that's all to yourself. Oh my god.